Okay, last question, John gets it.
Thank you, Senator. John Rubery, Vietnam veteran, proud to serve this country. Senator, my concerns are my fellow veterans in the past and the present. As you know, our healthcare system, also we speak of it, but also for veterans. Concerns are, as you know, what went on in the Walter Reed incident. Some of us, as veterans, have been fighting with the healthcare system for many, many years. Also, what is happening now for our veterans coming home, it seems like they're being dropped on doorsteps. As you know, the outpatient system is really not working. They're getting great care at our hospitals, but again, after that, with post-traumatic stress disorder and many things that are going on right now. I hope that you'll certainly look into this. A lot of men and women certainly are proud serving this country, and they're doing it right now. And they certainly need the health care. Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you, John, and thanks for your service. Thanks for your service as a veteran. Thanks for your leadership on veterans issues here in the state of New Hampshire. Look, I don't care whether you're for the war or against the war. I think one thing we can all agree is that our veterans deserve our reverence and our honor and our respect, and we give them the resources that they need after they've served us. They shouldn't have to beg for disability payments. They shouldn't have to beg for mental health services. Now, we've made some progress. I've got several amendments in the current defense bill that says every veteran should get mental health screening. Every veteran should have the services that they need for post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, one of the most troubling things that's been happening lately is the VA has been discharging folks after they've served, saying they've got personality disorders that were essentially pre-existing conditions. Now think about this. It was fine for them to sign up. It was fine for them to go to Iraq and serve, and then now that they've served, you're going to come back and say, well, this was a pre-existing condition. It sounds like an insurance company. That's not how the Veterans Administration is supposed to operate. So we're going to put an end to that practice. You mentioned outpatient services. Part of the thing that we've got to do is to make sure that there's a seamless transition between Department of Defense and the VA. And that's why we've got to have medical records, and I've constantly been pressing the VA. I'm on the VA committee. I've constantly pressed them, get our medical records for our veterans on digital form so that you can immediately transfer them after somebody's discharged. You shouldn't ask a veteran to look for his or her medical records in order to qualify for the VA. That should be the VA's job, to make sure that they've got the medical records that are available. But the basic principle on all this is simple. And that is that you've got to plan if you're going to, part of planning for a war is also planning for the veterans who come after a war. Don't try to hide the ball, level with the American people. This is not just how much it's going to cost on the battlefield, this is how much it's going to cost in terms of the consequences and the aftermath for young men and women who have served us bravely. That is something we've never done adequately. Under President Barack Obama, we're going to make that happen. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Had a great time. Thank you.